Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Michael's Corner. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but there is someone who I saw at the MAW show in Stillwater this month who would like to make amends with me. I told him that let me have some time to think about it and whatnot because I just saw him at the MAW show. I didn't want to make a scene and whatnot. So I figured, you know what? He owes it to me. Since he wants to make amends with me on this live stream, um, I'm going to do my best as an interviewer to stay professional and do whatnot because I don't want a bad rap. Okay? So I'm just going to put that out there right now. Okay, now let's start with the introductions. You guys know the drill. Y'all can follow me on social media. I said this over and over and over again on my live streams. Is Facebook is Michael's Corner. Twitter is at Michael Pam. And YouTube is Michael's Wrestling Channel. And you can follow me on all of those platforms that I just mentioned. Okay, let's see if we can try this again. Hello, Pete.
Whoa! Hello, hello.
Hello.
Feel like it's running a little bit smoother this time.
Mm-hmm. It's running a little bit smoother now.
I wanted to thank you for having me on Michael's Corner here. We say hello, fellow pro wrestling fans. My name is Freddy Frederickson, State of Pro Wrestling. Honored to be here. Should we just dive into it, or you got anything you want to ask me right off the bat?
Yeah. Let's first start. Let's talk about the post that I made last year of my reasoning for not being at the Grand Slam, not Grand Slam, but at the Supercard 2 show. Because I made a post about my feelings towards not being at the show because of Brutus the Barber Beefcake. As as I made that post, you got really upset with me. You unfriended me on Facebook. And you also unfriended my assistant, Sean Christopher Knapp. Now he's my assistant who films all my episodes of Michael's Corner at wrestling shows.
Nice.
Okay?
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was your guy.
I know. Can I finish?
Sure, go ahead.
I just want to know what was on your mind, and only not only did you know did you do that, but you also went up to David and told him about your feelings about my post. Rather, you should have just came to me first. Okay? And I'm telling you as a man and as a human being how I'm feeling. Okay? And you can deny this all you want, but I'm telling you how I feel. Okay? as a man and as an adult. Okay? So now you got to tell me what was on your mind during that time frame.
Well, this makes me even more excited that I'm doing this, reaching out to you, man, because I felt like it was a misunderstanding. Like when we had our falling out, it wasn't even about the Brutus the Barber Beefcake thing. I don't even know what you're referencing there, but I think my reaching out to you, trying to make amends and make peace. Last year at part of a warrior, I believe it was, we were going to do some like collaborative content, and I think our visions for that we had creative differences and didn't match up, and I think a lot of the unfriending and stuff was you trying to reach out a lot of the times was I think with social media and everything, people believe that they have access to you all the time, and I just don't think that's right. And I felt like, we kind of had a communication differences, and that's where it ended on my end, where I unfriended everybody. I feel like even your homie was like trying to reach out to me, and I was just like, man, I'm not trying to deal with that right now, and it's cool. Like I just figured we kind of went our separate ways, did our own thing, but yeah, it's been my goal ever since was to reach back out to you. It's just things got really busy, and I even stepped away from the wrestling thing for quite a bit last year to do the stagehand thing. But now that I'm back, I seen you right away at the Lift Bridge show a couple weeks ago. Just wanted to reach out and make peace and be like, there's no hard feelings, there's no issue between yourself and myself. It was just like a creative difference thing at the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I appreciate you telling me this and reaching out to me and telling me all of this. But I'm going to tell you in the near future, if if I post something on social media, if I offended you in any way, instead of doing this whole unfriending crap, because you know what? That's high school bullshit. Just reach out to me, message me, and let's talk about it like grown-ups. As a man, face to face, man to man. Okay? You think you can do that for me?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why I reached out to you. And I'm glad I did, because it seems like it was a huge misunderstanding. It was like
Yeah.
a lot of me blocking you was just you trying to get a hold of me at weird hours. You know what I'm saying? And it was just my way to end that, because I got too much going on to like deal with that sort of stuff. And
Okay, and okay, that's fine. I know I overstep my boundaries, but if it's like the only time I can message people is really in the evening time, and that's the only way I could get in touch with people.
I,
Sometimes, sometimes if I get up in the middle of the night, it could I could reach out to that person in the middle of the night and just go right back to bed.
certainly I understand that, man, and that's why I wanted to reach out to you. It's like it's very busy with my schedule and everything that's going on, and just really
And I respect that.
trying to
And
hone
I respect that.
just
Hmm.
focus in on what I need to do. And yeah, I think at the time I just step away. It wasn't out of anything personal or anything. Like I always appreciate you, huge fan, huge support of the local scene forever with your interviews and matches and everything you've done. Like we were saying, I was on a podcast interview earlier with Tony Miller of Toned In Entertainment, and we were just talking about
Hmm.
one of the things I appreciated about coming back and doing interviews again was seeing the community of wrestling fans. And you're one of those faces as well, man. It's cool to see
Thank
the people that we've seen around at shows and everything. And yeah, I wanted to
you.
just reach out and say, it was nothing personal. It wasn't anything about your posts. I mean, people disagree about
Okay.
online, and I understand that. And I'm not trying to cancel or block.
Yeah,
It was just
yeah,
a
yeah,
thing.
and
Like, man, yeah,
and I completely, and like I said, I completely understand, because you're just going, through a rough time. It was a misunderstanding, miscommunication, you know,
yeah, certainly.
and I'm glad that you're back, and I'm glad that you're liking all my stuff again and whatnot.
Yeah,
So,
it's great to be back in the loop. Jump on, but yeah, I just want to say no hard feelings or nothing. There was no like secret reason, or I wasn't mad at anything
all right.
posted or nothing. Like I
And
don't
it's
believe in
like,
that part,
and,
like the cancel culture stuff. It was more just
mhm.
like a
And
personal
once
reason, setting
again,
boundaries and whatnot, I guess. But
and
yeah,
once,
man, I appreciate your interviews and everything you do. It's great to see you post show doing your thing. How was your interview with the system? What'd you think of that?
um, well, I haven't got a chance to watch it because I was at a wrestling show last weekend in Chippewa Falls, so I didn't get to see that. But it was on my YouTube channel right at 7:30, so that people can watch.
Nice.
But my interview with the system went great. It felt kind of short because, you know, but it could have been better because I kept on saying and and whatnot. But I love interviewing the system, and him and I made kind of like a deal. Every time I go to an MAW show, I'm gonna be interviewing him because he's on high demand right now. So I figure just interview him, see what people think, and if they like it, I'll keep I'll just keep doing it. And there might be some people that don't like it, and that's fine. But you know, I like interviewing the system as well as many other wrestlers that I have interviewed. So
Yeah, I love the system. Great personality, great dude. It was cool to see him turn face. He's been a heel for so long. I couldn't really imagine him
yeah,
as like a good guy. What do you think about his move? I know we talked about it like that in the interview that I had with him. We're still putting that together, getting ready to drop that in the next
mhm,
day or so.
mhm. Well, here's the thing. I I I like it. You know, I like the system's babyface turn. Um, but he still got some work to do because when you make a transition from a heel to a face, you got to change things about yourself. You know, that means you got to come up with different gear. You got to change your interesting songs. You got to, hell, you got to even change the way how you walk out to the ring.
I'm trying to do the
Mhm.
dance thing that he was doing. I don't remember what it was,
Ah!
and I'm really old and
Now
don't touch
you
what's
don't
good for
want to see
kids.
me dead.
But it
Come
was
on.
great. I was gonna say one idea I got, man. We've been trying to do more fun, creative content for the fans out there. And one thing we talked about the system in his interview was a name for that dance, man. Maybe that could be a collaborative effort. We try to reach out to the fans and see their suggestions, or maybe come up with a name for that system dance that he does. And I had the whole crowd behind him. It was great. The movement, him playing that violin, rocking it
Mhm,
early, just a really genuine connection with the crowd there. It was a really
mhm.
beautiful thing to see. And then what do you got coming up? What shows are you got coming up around the corner that you're going to be hitting?
Well, I don't want to spill the
All right.
beans. Well, let me spill the beans. Well, you guys, I don't know if you guys saw it on social media. I haven't posted on social media other than Facebook. I post a cover photo of my next wrestling event. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I'm just going to make the announcement anyways. Yours truly will be at MAW Wilmer Mania.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Michael.
Yours truly.
What is that? April 22nd.
April 22nd.
I saw Jim Duggan. Oh!
Oh!
Yeah, I'm excited. State of Pro Wrestling will be up there as well. Going to step up, kind of throw out some new creative ideas as well. Should we get together and do something for Wilmer? What do you think?
I'll get back to you on that because remember, baby steps.
For sure, man. I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. But yeah. If anything ever did come up, I get to you right away. But yeah, it was just kind of setting boundaries thing. But
yeah,
I'm glad we could touch base here tonight.
Yes, because you know what? Because you guys, we are interviewers. We are podcasters or whatever you want to call us, and this is no competition.
No.
This is we're not doing this to compete, to one up against each other. You know what I mean? We're doing this because we love wrestling. We love interviewing the wrestlers because I just love interviewing the wrestlers and whatnot. And I don't ever want to, think this is competing against one podcast and another podcast. We love wrestling too, and we want to set a good example because here's the thing: because if we bickering back and forth, no, I don't think anyone will take us seriously. They'll be like, "Oh my God, Michael's Corner is a freaking joke," or "Stay Up Pro Wrestling is a joke."
Sure, man. That's why I kept it professional. Didn't post anything. There was no hate. There was no animosity. I think just like a misunderstanding. Like I said, man, I just wanted to clear the air. I'm glad we could touch base. But I understand where you're coming from. And yeah, like you were just saying, man, it's all about the love. We're all here because we love pro wrestling. We're passionate about that, and we're looking to share that. And, that's exactly why I wanted to clear the air, come on your show, start.
Yes, and you know what? And that's how it should be done. You should clear the air, let the people know that, let's just, apologize to each other because that was last year. You know what? That was last year. This is 2023, and this is the opportunity to start out fresh. You know what I mean?
For sure, man. Yeah, getting back into it. Like last year, I really stepped out of it. After Wilmer Mania was the last interviews I did since a couple weeks ago when we seen you. So, yeah, man, coming back.
But I tell you what. Since I will be at Wilmer Mania anyways, it could do a thing, But just let me think about it. Let me come up with something. And but I am going to interview the system. That's already, because the system.
Looking forward to it, man. Yeah, he's a great talent. You two working together too, man. The way you can tell you guys got that extra big brother relationship. Like he's looking out for you, man. His system's a great dude.
I know.
It's been amazing
and we
bro. And just seeing you get love like that, man.
Yeah, and you know what? I love the system. He looks out for me. I look out for him, and we just become very good friends and whatnot. And he actually, I don't know if you go onto his YouTube channel. He's actually made a song about me.
Oh, I'll have to check that out. We've been digging, trying to hear. We've only heard like
You
rumors and rumblings
gotta
of
check
it.
that out.
And I'm a
You
huge music
gotta
fan.
check that out because it's amazing.
Nice. Yeah, looking forward to hearing that. How about that main event we seen at Mango Madness?
Yeah,
Seeing Joey
how
Allen
about that main event?
going
Oh
up
my
against
God.
Frankie
I loved
Kazarian.
it. I loved it.
That's been great seeing these huge matchups. Oh, phenomenal figures. Is it Jared? Shout out to those dudes as well. I know that family, that interviewer family we were talking about. But definitely, yeah. That's why we're trying to reach out, do some more fun, collaborative content with everybody.
Yeah, we gotta get together, man. We gotta get together and do something. Do some collaboration because
Maybe
initially, before our huge fallout, we were about to, you know,
yeah.
we were about to do this.
I like where we're building towards, and it's just doing it in a healthy manner. I think definitely, I believe we can do that.
But I know what you're doing. Because you know what I'm doing? Let's just leave it. Let's just put where we left off before our fight.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, I look forward to seeing you in Wilmer Mania 4, April 22nd there in Wilmer, Minnesota.
I will be there. You'll be there. And this will be a great show. Have you seen the poster of the wrestlers is going to be there?
Definitely looking forward to the lineup. I've seen Heather Monroe part of it as well.
Mm-hmm. And you know something? We got to talk about Moses Mayhem versus Draco.
Oh, man. Huge year in the making.
That is, oh, my God. I'm looking forward to seeing that match.
Two big, meaty men.
Now, I did have Moses Mayhem on Michael's Corner, and he was telling me about the personal vendetta he has against Draco.
All right.
So
yeah, looking
he's
forward
like,
to that.
The next time I see him in the ring, it's going to be one-on-one. But you know what? Mm-hmm. I might be. Yeah.
Paul Verk in the championship as well. Once again, I can't think of who he's been, but bringing in some of the top tier outside talent. It's been really cool seeing MAW do that recently too. Tonight's huge announcement that they're bringing in Hammerstone and Brian Cage going to be facing.
Serious?
Yeah, Brian Cage is going to be facing Joey Avalon at High Stakes too. So,
oh my God!
I think that's why everybody loves PvP as well, man. Just the genuine reaction, like the fan in you. Everybody recognizes that. The fan in me recognizes the fan in you. And that's why we're all here.
You gotta be kidding me. They're bringing in Brian Cage?
I'm a huge Hammerstone fan, and it's going to be Hammerstone against Rampage at High Stakes 2 MAW this summer.
Are you kidding me?
I can't believe it either.
I've been wanting to meet Hammerstone for the longest.
Right. Love to get out and check out some MLW.
Oh my God, I can't believe they're doing that. Brian Cage?
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's great to see Joey in those spots. All these guys, man. System. Excuse me.
I don't know how MAW does it, but it's getting big.
Yeah, great. They've been bringing to the area that they allow us to be a small piece of this puzzle and everything as well. Just been grateful for our time. Getting Daniel, ringside photographer. We'll have to get some great shots of me and you. Let's get some cool shots with our microphones. At least at the show for sure. And we'll just kind of go from there.
Yeah.
Bring it. We can maybe do a collaborative interview or something fun, man. For sure.
Yeah, we got to do something fun. And remember the microphone that I showed you that I brought last year?
Yeah, I've still got my copy of that as well.
You
My my new phone doesn't quite plug into the. There's no phone jack on the iPhone, so I had to
You know
revert
what
back.
you gotta do?
Like his last name. What's
You know
up?
what you gotta do? You gotta find the adapter, you know, and you
Oh, there you
plug
go.
it in where the charger of your phone.
There you
You
go.
plug that in, and it should work.
Yeah, it looked like the newer versions of this one I got. I can't believe this thing's still kicking. This has been
I
trusted
can't
since
believe
the
you still got that.
I know I can't. I can't believe it still works. The plug-in's kind of rusty, but yeah, it's just been a great sounding device as well. I've been grateful for this. Yeah,
Hmm.
man, it's been grateful to see your brand grow. Kind of check back in on the stuff you've been doing. Great to see that you're still on your grind, doing your thing, and that love and that passion is still there for pro wrestling and everything. And I appreciate you having me come on and kind of clear the air. Just
Yeah,
apologize on my side that there was never any. I know because the communication broke down and everybody kind of draws their conclusion. But yeah, it was nothing personal or nothing. It
I,
was just kind of setting
I
boundaries.
appreciate that. And Freddie, I appreciate that, you know.
For sure, man. But yeah, I just wanted to clear the air. First day back, I was like, yo, I love this man. I got no hard feelings. Just wanted to
You know
make that known.
what you know who wanted us who wanted me to clear the air with you for the longest was Indie Talk Jerry
Yeah,
from
yeah. There was a couple times I seen you on there, and I was like, I should really reach out to Jaron and squash it. But yeah, like I said, man, I really stepped away, and we were doing the stagehand thing, like every weekend, setting up for different bands and everything, and being on the road, and just really didn't have time for anything that really consumed my life. It was like my new passion. But yeah, man, definitely, like I
yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah, and you know what? I forgive you, we do some things that, it's like when we get mad, when I get mad, and and normally I wouldn't do this, but when I get mad about something, I have the tendency to say and post stuff that I really don't mean.
sure, man, you're a passionate dude. I understand that.
Mhm. But um, but at the end of the day, when I cool off and whatnot, then um, then I will reach out to that person, not just you, but other people, and I will apologize to them. And if they want to forgive me, okay. If they don't want to forgive me, wish them luck in life, and let them go.
For sure, man. Yeah, I'm glad we can come and squash this and move on.
Yeah, yeah, because yeah, it's because at the end of the day, we are all interviewers, and as interviewers, if because right now Michael's Corner is on high demand on YouTube.
Yeah, it's
I
been
am
amazing
almost,
seeing what you've done, man.
yep, I am three subscribers away of reaching that 1K.
Dang. Oh yeah, man. You've been at it for a long time, man. Much respect to everything you've done.
I, you know what that means. I have I have to,
We
you
gotta
know,
celebrate.
we gotta
Have like
celebrate.
an MEP appreciation party or something.
Maybe let's do it. If I reach 1K, let's do it. Wilmer Mania.
Oh, I'm liking that, man. For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything you want to go over?
So, well, um, that's about, I got nothing else going on wrestling related other than going to Wilmer Mania. Other than that, that's about it. Do you got anything going on this weekend?
No, really, this is all that we've got set in stone. Is April 22nd, Wilmer Mania is coming up, and also we're April 15th, the weekend before that, we're headed out to Oshkosh once again for ACW Water City Wrestling Con. It's a promotion.
Oh,
Hornswoggle helps promote it.
Heard about that.
It's a great WrestleCon / wrestling show put together. The night before, I think Brian Myers is hosting his podcast. He's got Raven as a guest on there. And it's on the river there. Just a beautiful venue and everything. We've gone out there the last couple of years and been a great experience. But yeah, lately we've just really been trying to hone in on that relationship, the opportunity that MAW has given us for Daniel of State of Pro Wrestling, our photographer, to be ringside and backstage getting shots and to be able to do like some short highlight clips of everything and the interviews and the packages that we've been able to kick off and start putting together, like our Rampage Santana interview. We got a Paul Verk one coming up and a system as well. So, yeah, great.
Well, it's funny that you keep mentioning Paul Verk.
Do you have a problem with the problem?
Yeah. He needs to lose that damn title. He has held the title long enough. Time for somebody else to.
Who do you see in that chase? Who's the guy who takes it off? Call it right here, Michael. Who is your pick? Who's the guy who takes the strap off of Paul Verk, if anybody? If anybody.
I say Joey Jet Avalon.
That's a great pick, man. You see who's main evented a lot of these shows, and he's been the guy for he's delivered every time.
I'm telling you, he has Joey Jet Avalon is he's the guy to do it because, and have you noticed that he has to bring out that shovel?
But against the match at Mango Madness, he did not bring out the shovel against Frankie Kazarian, but he did bring out the couple that is Joe Avalon
no, you can't.
and Eva Sierra.
I like Sierra.
Perhaps greatest power couple in wrestling right now.
Can we talk about her?
Other just
can we talk about what she said to me during the that what you call it, Lift Bridge, Mango Madness?
Mango.
Let's talk about what she said to me.
Gonna go find some white paper.
She went up to me and saying, "If you don't shut up, I'm gonna take both of those photos away."
Yes. What about ODB stepping in there, taking no crap?
Oh my
Sierra.
God!
That was a great match. The fan reaction for Rachel Ellering, like the pure face pop that she kept getting, was amazing to hear. I arguably the biggest pop of the night, I think, was for Rachel.
Yeah, we gotta give Rachel Ellering some love too because everybody just loved her. Because Rachel Ellering, if she were to be the MAW Women's Champion, oh my goodness, then MAW is really gonna get big.
Yeah, it's been amazing what they've been able to do with this women's division. A lot of the competitors certainly able to, main event worthy to hold that title, but yeah, been great seeing the level of competition that MAW has brought in.
And every day MAW is going to keep getting bigger. And also, they have the Fright TV deal, too.
Yeah. So we're about to dive into some specials on the Fight TV app. I know our photographer, Daniel, just picked it up, and he was really loving it.
What MAW should do is they should do it for all shows.
Yeah.
Put it on Fright TV because listen, if they love what they do, put it on Fright TV.
I like what they got going now. You know, they got the two different outlets putting their weekly show or their Steady Warriors show out on YouTube, kind of building that audience on there and Fight. Like we've been looking at putting some content on Fight TV because, you know, that fan base is there, you know, who's looking for combat sports or pro wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I trust those guys. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see
I don't know. It's like, you know, someone one time asked me, will Michael's Corner be on Fright TV? I was like, no, I'm not ready for that yet. No. Michael's Corner will not be on Fright TV. Sorry. It's just going to be on YouTube, and that is it.
If he flipped it all into some mini doc or something about like the passion of MVP.
Mm-hmm. But
and engulfed by passion for pro wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. But anything you want to say before we wrap this up? Because I know you got a lot of things to do, and I got things to do.
I think we covered everything. We got the new State of Pro Wrestling T-shirts.
Oh, you didn't tell me about that.
We didn't. I didn't. I'm like the worst self-promoter. I think that's been my biggest downfall with State of Pro Wrestling is that I'm too busy creating an idea guy to promote.
We need to talk about this. If you want to get on to, and with all due respect, if you want to get on to my level, you know, where I'm at, you gotta promote yourself. It's really important that you promote yourself. And
for sure. That's why we've been trying to get better at it and do like fun content like this WrestleMania little trivia contest we're having. The loser's going to get pie-faced. Could be me. We're just trying to do more fun content, engaging content with the fans, get the word out there. I think the photography thing's been a great idea, putting Daniel's photography out there, the amazing shots that he's been able to capture and the attention and the love that he's garnered. And really what he's done for the brand, you know, really putting this idea. I've wanted to do shirts forever. He really pushed me to do that.
Speaking of the devil, Freddy.
Daniel, not the devil.
Daniel. Oh my God! Now we're gonna really.
not Satan. Satan did push me to put these shirts out. Daniel.
Okay.
But what do you have to say about the devil, Michael?
Speaking of the devil, not the devil. I was thinking about getting the Michael's Corner shirts out. You know.
Yeah, talk to Bully Brand. I mean, we're not an official partner or anything with Bully Brand, but I noticed they do some great quality merchandise. So we ordered those shirts. A beautiful feel, the look. Oh man, just blown away by everything. But yeah, we're selling them $20. Just check out any of our social medias or hit up our DMs. Support the brand. Part of the movement, man. Get out there, do the thing.
Yeah, you guys. And one other thing I need to bring up before we wrap it up. I don't know if you're into video games or not, but you know me. I am a gamer. I love my WWE video games.
Did you pick up that new one or what?
Huh?
Did you pick up that new WWE game?
Yeah, I actually pre-ordered it before it came out. Right. So oh my God, WWE 2K23, I'm telling you, it's the best video game that I ever played. Nice. Storylines are great.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I'm hoping to pick up a copy soon. Really haven't had time. Just been super busy. Moved into the new place. Got this is all I've been able to put up in the studio yet. Is this this palm tree, trying to get that WrestleMania feeling, not being in LA. Closest we could get was the
But
tree
you
from
know,
Hollywood Dead.
but ever since I started playing that game,
Yeah,
I've been playing some of the women's matches because they could get just as physical as
nice.
the guys do. Especially
Nice. What's been your favorite experience playing the game so far?
my, my favorite experience is it feels like you're at a show.
Nice.
Um, Especially when it's my rise.
Nice.
I love how they did with the storylines with the my rise. You can
Very cool.
create your own superstar. Well, you can create your own superstar and whatnot. And Molly Holly, I'm glad they did
You
the
got
short
Molly's in the
version.
game? What?
Yeah, yeah,
Is she
Molly
is she
Holly.
in there as like a playable character, as one of the coaches?
Yeah, she's a playable character in the game.
All right, cool, cool.
And funny that we mentioned Molly because yours
She
is
is.
true. I interviewed her back in November
Oh,
at Grand Slam 4.
nice. That's awesome. Yeah, Molly
And
Holly,
I
a
got
great
so
person.
many, yeah, I
She really
had
has
so many
to.
hits on that
Nice.
on YouTube.
Yeah, just the sweetest ever. I remember when we were at the academy school back when she was helping out with that at the beginning. She was coming in, and X-Pac was there, and everybody was like, "No swearing while Molly Holly is here. She's the sweetest." No.
Yep, no
much
swearing. Yep,
much
yep.
respect to
And
Molly
you
Holly.
know
Everything she's done.
something too? I learned something about Molly Holly. I said she is not on social media.
Okay.
She is not. She likes to live the simple life. And
I
when I said
probably
that,
yeah.
she was laughing. And then after I after the interview, after the interview, she
Yeah.
told me, Michael, you're good. You're good. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Good stuff too,
now
man. It was
this is Molly Holly, the Hall of Famers telling me this.
Yeah, she's been everywhere, done everything. Last year, when we got to work as a stagehand at WrestleMania, we were there. God, what was it? Saturday before the show, and it was cool to see the producers come in for each match as they were kind of going over it, and seeing Sean Devari and Molly Holly still working together. That Minnesota connection as producers there for WWE. So
Yeah,
somebody like that, props
you
like that from
know,
somebody still in the industry
you
like
just
that. That's a
nail
big
it right
thing.
in the head. You just nail it right in the head because I want to interview Sean Devari next. And
All
next
right.
I go. My
Nice. Yeah, just brilliant wrestling mind. We were just recalling what was it, a Crush wrestling show. It was supposed to be Arya versus Shawn, and they really played it up, and Shawn played an injury angle the whole time. I don't know, just a beautiful thing. I should check that out. See if that's still on YouTube.
Yeah, and I just want to get back to the Molly Holly. So not only that, I told her about, the Steel Domain show that they did for the fundraising show for little Gavin who was battling some kind of brain cancer. She
Right.
showed me she still got the photo of little Gavin when he was little and
Wow.
whatnot.
Yeah.
So, I brought that up,
Nice.
and yeah.
Cool.
So
Yeah, you make me want to dive in and check out the list of interviews you've got again. It's amazing catalog list of names that you've compiled, all the interview huge stars, personalities of pro wrestlers you've come across and had the opportunity to interview, man. It's really impressive. And those numbers, like you
yeah,
said, man, crushing it with those numbers, man. That's how many away from 1,000 are you?
right now is as I look is four subscribers away, it could be 3 by the
All right.
time.
All right. Well, let's make that a mission. I'll plug your stuff, put the little link, try to get you to 1,000 so we could celebrate in Wilmer once again. I know we had a huge celebration last year, Wilmer Mania 3. Got to interview Willow Nightingale. It was amazing to see what she went on to do this past year. So happy for her. Such a great, genuine soul as well. And Rampage Santana interview, always fun, always entertaining dude. But excited to see you this year. Hopefully we'll be celebrating that 1,000 mark for you, man. That's awesome. 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Well, let's wrap this up. Where can fans follow you?
State of Pro Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram here at State of Pro Wrestling. What else? That's our main outlets. YouTube, we're trying to do a lot more with that, putting out our interviews. It has, and Jaron was there as well. Jaron got to be a part of that interview. But yeah, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube is our main outlets right now. Working on putting together a website, just a one main local source where people could get the merch, support the brand, and just kind of get out of that social media machine as well. Because maybe Molly Holly was right, man. I try to step back and step away because it's such a thing. Like me and you lost touch, and you know, things lead to this and that and speculation.
Yeah. And you know what? I would like to interview Widow.
Yeah, it'd be great to be able to bring her back. I think that's cool that AEW still allows their talent to come back and do these indie shows.
And plus, and not to mention, do the interviews. I'm glad you.
While we got phenomenal figures on here, Jaron, I think we're all wishing you the best. Maybe when Jaron comes back, we do like a huge interviewer roundtable where we could all kind of sit and chat, bring up past guests and everything. I know we've been reaching out to 13 Cards, Subject to Change podcast, and Friends of the Squared Circle. Trying to think who else, man. Just so many names, people out there, creators who we're working with. Like earlier, we did the interview with Tony Miller of Toned In Entertainment. He's out of Florida. You know, super passionate dude along the lines, doing interviews. He's got an impressive list of interviews as well. But yeah, much love to everybody, pro wrestling community. Michael's Corner.
Well,
Andy
Freddy, you have a good night.
You too, man. It was great to catch up with you. Glad we could squash anything. Nothing but love.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, fans. Give it up for Michael of Michael's Corner.
So that was funny. Glad that we were able to make amends and clear the air and whatnot. Freddy of State of Pro Wrestling, he's a good guy and whatnot. So, okay, well, I'm about to get off on here and whatnot. You guys follow me on my social media, like I mentioned earlier, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.